The truth about the frequency of wealth. There is an invisible force that separates those who keep trying from those who finally succeed. Many believe that effort is what creates wealth, but Napoleon Hill and all great spiritual masters say the opposite. The energy that manifests prosperity is not born from exhaustion, but from faith. When you vibrate faith, you stop fighting against the flow and begin to move with it. Faith is the secret code that speaks the language of the universe. It's not about praying and asking, it's knowing you already have it. It's closing your eyes and feeling that abundance is already present, even if there are no external signs yet. Those who vibrate with this confidence begin to attract opportunities, ideas, and the right people. Effort without faith creates resistance. Faith without effort creates movement. The difference is in the vibration. The universe responds to emotion, not to the number of hours worked. The illusion of effort. We were trained to believe that the harder we work, the more we deserve. But the universe doesn't interpret merit as sweat. It interprets it as alignment. You can work 16 hours a day and still remain stuck in scarcity if the feelings guiding your actions are fear, haste, or guilt. Fear is the frequency of lack. Faith is the frequency of abundance. When you trust, your work transforms into creative expression, not obligation. Everything you do starts to carry a vibration of purpose, and that's what attracts results. People who seem to be lucky are, in truth, those who have learned to act from inspiration, not exhaustion. The science of vibrational faith studies in quantum physics and neuroscience show that the observer influences reality. This means your faith is not merely belief, it's a vibrational wave interacting with the quantum field around you. When you truly believe, your brain releases electrical signals aligned with your desired outcome, and this coherence creates paths that were once invisible. That's how coincidences happen, businesses emerge, and doors open. Faith is the energetic command that reorganizes chaos, the silence that creates miracles. The miracle never happens in the noise of fear, but in the silence of surrender. When you learn to quiet your mind, anxiety dissolves and the presence of God begins to act. In that stillness, answers arrive as intuition, a sudden thought, an unexpected call, a simple idea, and everything changes. It's in that moment that you realize you were never alone. The frequency of gratitude. Gratitude is not thanking after receiving. It's thanking before. It's declaring to the universe, I trust that it's already done. Gratitude is the living proof of faith. When you vibrate gratitude, you declare that you already possess, and those who already possess attract more. The energy of gratitude amplifies everything it touches. Grateful people radiate magnetism because their emotions are in harmony with abundance. The invisible resistance. What blocks most people is not lack of effort, but lack of trust. Resistance appears when you doubt, when you try to control the how and the when. Control is the subtle form of fear. Letting go is the most courageous act of faith. When you release control, the universe begins to act, because now it finally has space to move the pieces. How to raise your frequency. To enter the frequency of faith, you must reprogram your energy every day. Meditate for 5 minutes in the morning and visualize golden light surrounding your mind. Repeat affirmations of trust. Everything works in my favor. Money flows freely to me. I am safe. The more you feel these phrases as truth, the faster your reality aligns. Remember, to feel is to create. The test of faith. Before manifestation, the test almost always comes first. It's the moment when everything seems to go wrong. But that's the sign that the universe is reorganizing your life. It's not punishment, it's preparation. Many give up at this point and lose the miracle. The faith that attracts wealth is the one that remains even when nothing makes sense. The state of receiving wealth is energy in motion. To receive it, You must allow yourself. Many block abundance through guilt or old beliefs such as money is dirty or I don't deserve that much. These are frequencies of scarcity. Clean them by saying, I deserve to prosper. Wealth is the expression of divine good within me. When you affirm this with sincere emotion, you open channels that were once closed. Faith as a lifestyle. Faith is not an event. It's a constant frequency. It's the silent certainty that everything is unfolding in your favor. When you live in this vibration, money ceases to be a chase and becomes a consequence. Faith transforms your energetic field into a natural magnet for opportunities. At that point, you don't need to run after prosperity. Prosperity finds you. True transformation happens when faith stops being a concept and becomes an energetic routine. Faith is not just believing, it's feeling, acting and thinking in coherence with what you want to manifest. From this moment on, here are 33 real practices to tune yourself to the frequency of prosperity and open the flow of abundance in every area of your life. Wake up with intention, not haste. When you open your eyes, don't grab your phone. Take a deep breath and say, today, the universe will surprise me with good news. This simple phrase raises your vibration and sends a direct command to your subconscious mind. 2. Pray without asking. Pray by thanking. Say, thank you because it's already done. The feeling of already having creates the energetic field of having. 3. Replace effort with alignment. Working hard isn't the same as manifesting more. Work inspired, not exhausted. Take conscious pauses. A cup of coffee taken with presence is more powerful than an hour of anxiety. 4. Affirm with emotion. Don't repeat mechanically. Speak with soul. I am guided by God. Wealth finds me easily. Everything works in my favor. What creates reality is not the words, but the feeling behind them. 5. Visualization before sleep. Close your eyes and see yourself living your desired reality. The finished house, the prosperous bank account, the smile of gratitude. Make this a nightly ritual. The brain doesn't distinguish imagination from reality when emotion is involved. 6. The 68-second ritual. Maintain a positive emotion for 68 seconds and you activate the law of attraction at full strength. During that time, feel only gratitude, joy, and certainty. 7. Write, it's already mine. Take a notebook and write everything you want as if it had already happened. I'm grateful for my new client. I am prosperous. I am abundant. Do this daily for 21 days. 8. Energetic silence. Once a day, spend 5 minutes in complete silence. Turn everything off and just breathe. It's in that void that God speaks. 9. Observe your feelings. The thermometer of manifestation is what you feel. If there's discomfort, it's a sign of misalignment. Breathe and say, I return to faith. Stop complaining. Every complaint is an energetic order for more scarcity. When something goes wrong, say, this is redirecting me to something better. 11. Clean your emotional field. Write down everything that still holds you back. Guilt, resentment, fears. Burn it symbolically, releasing the weight. Clean energy attracts clean energy. 12. Surround yourself with high vibrations. Music, people, and places have frequency. Choose sounds that uplift you. Avoid conversations that drain you. 13. Stay away from fear-based people. Fear is contagious. Love them, but don't absorb them. 14. Golden light meditation. Visualize a golden light entering through the top of your head and descending through your body. That light represents divine abundance, cleansing blockages and opening paths. 15. Give something every day. Giving activates the cycle of return. Give time, words, attention, money. The universe multiplies what you share. 16. Embrace the invisible. Faith is trusting what can't be seen. When things seem still, that's when the invisible is at work. 17-night reprogramming. Before sleeping, say, "While I sleep, my subconscious creates prosperity." Rest is the laboratory of manifestation. 18. The breath of trust. Inhale for 4 counts, hold for 4, exhale for 4. As you do, repeat, "I am safe." This calms your nervous system and synchronizes your heart field with your mind. 19. Anchor your faith in a symbol. It can be a stone, a ring, a bracelet. When you touch it, remind yourself, "I am guided and protected." 20. Avoid the how. The how belongs to the universe. Your role is to vibrate the why. Faith doesn't need to know the path, only to trust that it exists. 21. Notice small miracles. Write down every good thing that happens. A call, a compliment, an unexpected payment. This trains your brain to recognize abundance. 22. Turn money into sacred energy. When you receive, say, "Thank you for this divine flow." When you pay, say, "I bless this money and it returns multiplied." 23. Feel before planning. Before writing goals, ask, "How do I want to feel living this?" The right emotion creates the right plan. 24. Rest with purpose. Rest is manifestation too. Sleeping with guilt is resistance. Sleeping in peace is attraction. 25. Practice detachment. Everything forced slips away. Trust divine timing. What's yours will not be lost. 26. Connect with nature. Walking barefoot on the earth discharges heavy energy and restores your original frequency of abundance. In 27. Speak to money. Yes, speak. Say, "You are welcome in my life. Stay and multiply." This dissolves negative beliefs. 28. 3-minute affirmation. For 3 minutes, say only, "Everything is already working out. I'm grateful for it." Say it out loud, looking at yourself in the mirror. 29. Read something inspiring daily, even a single sentence. Elevated words realign the mental field. 30. Avoid spiritual hurry. Many want instant results, but divine time is perfect. What comes too fast leaves too fast. 31. The ceremony of surrender. Choose a day and say aloud, "I release, I trust, I receive." Feel the relief. The universe takes the lead. 32. Celebrate others. When someone prospers, say, "I'm next." This breaks envy and activates the mirror of abundance. 33. Final gratitude. Before sleeping, repeat, "I'm grateful for everything I have and for everything on its way." That's the password that keeps the flow open. Now understand something profound. Every time you vibrate faith, you are declaring to the universe that you are part of it. And when the universe recognizes its own energy in you, it responds by multiplying it. Nothing is denied to those in harmony with the Creator. Wealth is the visible reflection of a confident spirit. Faith is the invisible engine of abundance. It's not the force that moves mountains. It's the vibration that dissolves the impossible. The more you trust, the more reality bends to serve you. Every challenge is an invitation to test that faith. Every delay is a reminder that God's time is perfect. Remember, the anxious mind wants to control, but the confident soul simply observes and gives thanks. If something isn't flowing, ask yourself, am I vibrating effort or faith? If it's effort, breathe, surrender, and return to the vibration of certainty. Because when you believe without doubting, the impossible has no choice but to happen.